Rolling into Homestead, Carl Edwards held a scant 3-point lead, with two-time champion Tony Stewart champing at the bit.
Expect the best, be prepared for the worst.
I always do that around you.
Well, I'm not your big problem today.
No, hey, thanks, Dad. I appreciate everything.
Okay, bud.
Well, boys, I don't think any of us thought we were going to be in this spot, but I want to get D his first. I want to get Gene his first. I want to get you guys your first. Call me a little bit greedy, but hell with it. I want 3 of them. 10-4, bud. Thank you for everything you've done for us. 400 miles of hard racing and fun time today. Let's go do it.
A head-to-head fight in the final race of the season for the championship. The Ford 400 is underway. Stewart 3 wide in turn 1 on the first lap.
Low lane's clear there. High side's clear to the top if you need it.
Edwards leads lap 1. That's 1 bonus point toward the championship.
Keep doing what you're doing, bud. You're pulling away. Nice work.
22 cars smoking and slow off the pace.
The transmission just came out of the car. Got it slow on her. 22's backing up.
Stewart said he wanted to steer clear of trouble. 20 laps in, that plan already had a hole in it.
We got a big hole in the center of the grill. The grill screen's all punched out of it. We got the boys to go ahead and start working everything up. We'll get it all ready there. I have no idea what that would have been from. 3 guys, 3 tools on it.
I was proud of how composed Darian was. They were orchestrated, they were methodical, they were efficient. And we go to the back and it's like, all right, well, it just made this job a lot harder and we're going to salvage what we can.
Up front, Edwards was in the clear, leading the most laps. Back in the pack, Smoke forced his way forward with an increasingly bruised bumper.
They're going to feel like shit after we kick their ass after this. Good job, buddy. You'll drive away now. Just hit your marks. Forget about that mirror.
Carl Edwards leading. Tony Stewart never restarted in 40th position. He's up to 25th.
You're sitting there saying this in a scenario where the guy that you have to beat is dominating the race, and that side of it couldn't be any worse. But then the things that happened to us couldn't be any worse. But we battled back through it, and you're laughing going, you know he's got to sit there and be thinking about that.
Where's he running, Jason? He's pretty good about anywhere.
Stewart up to 7th place in the 14.
I don't even know why we qualified. This is a lot more fun to watch. Oh, yes, this is not over. Caution down for rain at 3 and 4. Caution down for rain at 3 and 4.
Double file restarts are not for the faint of heart. Where some saw potential disaster, Tony Stewart only saw potential.
You can't let any opportunity go, and we were getting good restarts all day and getting really big runs into turn 1.
Here comes Tony underneath Carl Edwards.
2 wide with the 99. 2 wide with the 99. Doing it, bitches! Let's stay focused here. Big picture now. We're good. I'm good.
For the 3rd position as they come up off the corner. Kyle Busch all the way to the bottom. 4 wide. How about that? Tony Stewart all the way down to the apron.
I got down there and I thought I could clear those guys before I got to the center. Was hoping I could. And I got down there and got loose, and I'm like, oh, when I lost the right rear and started sliding up the racetrack, I thought, oh no, and then it caught.
He was 9th for the restart. 2 laps, he's 3rd.
He's opting to go to the high side of the banking now. Tony Stewart takes 2nd.
Everybody all right down there now?
There are times we definitely cringe because we were afraid of the situations we were getting into, but Tony has shown us time and again how he can go out there and do that, and it's just impressive.
And here's a challenge for the lead. Tony Stewart dive bombs into turn number 3. He'll grab the lead and then slide all the way at the racetrack in front of Art Truex Jr.
Where about one? You're the leader. Down there, motherfuckers!
Come on, turn 2, landing castle is around. Couple of cars are into it. 1 car bursts into flame.
When the yellow flew, the title contenders debated over 4 tires or 2. One stop was smooth, the other impromptu.
4 tires, 4 tires. Dig, 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 dig. 3, 2, 1. 2 tires. tires, 2 tires, 2 tires. 2 tires, 2 tires, 2 tires. One outside. What the fuck just happened? Pocket stuck in the gut, bud.
For Edwards, a near-perfect night rolled on, while team owner Stewart became team psychologist.
Take a deep breath, guys. We come from a lot further back than that to get there. We got a lot more time than we had then.
In the search for a jump start, Stewart once again looked to a restart.
That restart was probably the one moment that I just kind of puckered up a little bit and thought this could get real ugly here real quick.
Tony Stewart makes a 3-wide move. Up the banking he goes, and he'll pick them off 3 at a time.
You really don't want to be putting those guys in that position, but you're racing for the championship.
Tony Stewart started 11th there, up to 7th already, and digging for more.
Then we'll drag race down the backstretch, and I'm like, man, I'm going to have to pull a big move off here.
Watch your mirror here. Still there. He's behind. Right on you.
All night long, Edwards kept Stewart at bay. With one little tap, he knew the title fight had begun. In the search for an advantage, Tony Stewart stretched his fuel mileage and his luck.
Bring around a pit this time. Pit this time.
Most tense was probably lap 211 when I caught him in for fuel and he said it ran out.
We're out too.
It was exactly when it was supposed to run out, so we knew we were pushing it all the way to the limit, but we had to have that lap to be able to have a chance to make it to 267 for the win.
You want a deal where no matter what happens, you can't lose anything, and you want to have one guy that you got to beat.
The gamble, can they make it to the end on fuel? They're going for it.
A rain shower caused a caution and sent Edwards to pit road.
You are the leader. You are the leader. What about the 14, what he's going to do? He just left pit road, so I'm sure he'll stay out here.
Edwards surrendered the lead and would restart fifth. His target was obvious. The chase's greatest chase was on.
You should be restarting third, and we are good by 5 laps right now. Awesome job.
The green goes up in the air.
37 laps to go to decide the championship.
Stewart 3 wide to the bottom, wants the lead. He squeezes Kyle Busch up the racetrack. Stewart trying to grab the bottom. He's got Carl Edwards on his back bumper.
You had to win the battle to win the war. We fought to the end and had to be good.
Look at Stewart drive that car in. Wow. Stewart by Keselowski to the lead.
You're doing all you can here, but we need that position, buddy.
Edwards gets a little bit physical, and he comes away with the number 2 position. Now the task at hand, shut the difference down between himself and race leader Tony Stewart.
For 30 laps, Edwards chased Stewart. 30 laps with a championship and NASCAR history on the line.
White flag here, white flag. Bring it home.
1 lap to go for Tony Stewart. What a job he has done here tonight.
I would love to say that I was a genius and had this all planned out. I think that the outcome of it and the drama during the night, I think, makes it one of the greatest battles in NASCAR history, in my opinion.
Here's Tony Stewart putting a punctuation mark on the dramatic chase performance in 2011. Tony Stewart comes across the line victorious tonight.
Way to go, pal. Darren Grove, you are the fucking man. You did this, bud.
One of the greatest 10 race stretches in NASCAR history.
You keep your heads up. We made them rise to the occasion. Bob, you are the best crew chief out here. You guys did a good job on pit road. We will go home and work, and we'll beat them next year. I appreciate everything you guys did for me this year.
NASCAR's greatest chase came down to who won the final race, forever cementing Tony Stewart's place in NASCAR history.